I'm here with Carol today to discuss this week's headline news in the paper. Making front page news was David Stinson of Fairbury. He was in court and had his bond significantly lowered. In fact, it was 4 times lower than what was originally set. And this is coming after he was charged with one of the biggest meth labs in over 10 years.
Now, wasn't it a different judge this week?
It was. Judge McCardle was on vacation while Judge Curtis Moshman of Richardson and Nemaha County filled in.
Okay, and I thought I heard that maybe his attorney withdrew?
He had a court-appointed attorney, Heath Stewart, who withdrew, and Joe Murray from Hebron actually filled in for him.
Okay.
And also, speaking of lowered bonds, Dylan Nippert, who was recently charged with third-degree sexual assault on a child, recently had his bond lowered too. As a concerned parent, there just has been a lot of drugs and sexual-related crimes that have been going on, and it's really hard to trust letting your kids go out.
Seems like all there is crime on the front page of the paper anymore.
Not always. You know, this week we also have a Seattle woman who's walking for her master's degree. She's following the Keystone X pipeline to collect information to make a documentary. Rebecca Rodriguez was actually in the studio this week. We got to sit down and talk with her, and our staff writer Sean wrote a pretty good article. You guys should check it out in this week's paper. But yes, pretty much crime wins this week. Even in Beatrice, wasn't there an update on that Pinnacle Bank robbery?
Yes, we do have an update on the 2 men that were suspected of robbing the Pinnacle Bank in Beatrice. Lucius Turner and Gilbert McCabe were both apprehended within 20 minutes of the bank robbery. Turner was out on work release, serving a prison sentence for a previous robbery conviction, and McCabe was on parole for serving a 17-year sentence for murder.
It's pretty scary.
Yes, I would agree. Jeremy Haichu, age 44 of Fairbury, was arrested on August 18th for alleged first-degree domestic assault and first-degree false imprisonment. The charges were filed after a violent argument between Haichu and the victim ended with the victim's leg being broken in 2 places.
Wash day not exactly rocking your world? Call Dirty Biz Laundry at 402-217-0784. Our wash, dry, fold, pickup, and delivery service will give you a break on your day off. Dirty Biz Laundry, just a stone's throw from your home.
The game is in like 10 minutes. I need my Jeff Spirit wear now.
We got you covered, ma'am.
Here you go, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That was so fast.
MSA, we do everything fast.
Oh, great. Bye. Bye.
And now a look at the weather. It's going to warm up quite a bit as it has been recently and stay warm for this weekend, which is good news. So make sure you get your shorts and your sunscreen out because it's going to be a warm one. Today the high of 88, mostly cloudy with a 20% chance of rain. Tomorrow, Friday, will be partly cloudy, high of 90 and just a small 10% chance of rain. Saturday and Sunday look to be in the 90s, very sunny, followed by Monday and Tuesday, high of 90 and sunny as well.
Aurora native Derek Garfield has been named Fairbury High School's new football coach. He comes to Fairbury after 6 seasons of coaching football at Wood River High School. He will also teach physical education and health at Fairbury Junior Senior High School, and he will be the assistant coach for wrestling and high school track and field. Read the full article in this week's edition of the Fairbury Journal News. After a rough 2012 season, Fairbury's Dustin Schmidt is back and better than ever. On August 9, he won his third IMCA Sport Mod feature at the Beatrice Speedway. The following evening, he was victorious in the IMCA Sport Mod feature at the Thayer County Fair in Deschler. Good job, Dusty. Lincoln will host the state volleyball tournament for the next 3 years, beginning in 2014. According to the NSAA board, Grand Island ran the tournament successfully the past few years, but it came down to the venues that each town had to offer. And Husker fans better get ready. There are only 10 days until the kickoff to the start of the football season.
I'm here with Fairbury Chief of Police, Chad Sprung, to talk about how he recently attended the Rural Law Enforcement Technology Institute in Annapolis, Maryland. If you want to go ahead and just kind of give us a brief overview of what happened while you were there.
Okay. Last week, Monday, August 12th, I attended the Rural Law Enforcement Technology Institute in Annapolis, Maryland. When we were there was 15 law enforcement supervisors from across the United States that attended this, and we talked about different types of technologies that each agency has or would like to see or are having problems with. So we were able to give our presentations and discuss amongst all of us on issues that if we're having the same type of issue or remedies to the issues.
Okay, what kind of presentation did you give?
I gave a presentation on citywide surveillance. I would like to get surveillance cameras throughout the city of Fairbury to help with the crime rate and help with prosecutions.
Considering the crime rate lately, break-ins and all that, I think that would be very good.
I think it would be very beneficial.
What was the best part of the training that you thought?
Well, there wasn't one specific part that was the best part. The camaraderie amongst all the officers. We made friends out there. We have connections across the United States now. We can call them at any time if we have questions on their technology or a technology we're wanting of theirs. The best part for me was the aviation portion of the training.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, we went out to the Bay Airport, which is kind of northeast of Annapolis, and we were able to fly in 3 of their aircrafts that they use for law enforcement out there. 2 of them were Cessnas and the other one was an autogyro.
Besides the thrill of the rides, I'm sure they do provide quality to
Yes,
flying around here.
the autogyros are becoming more prevalent in law enforcement. They're cheaper to run. They cost roughly $20 an hour versus $700 an hour that a helicopter costs, and they're more maneuverable.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you stopping by and talking to us today. It sounds like you had a good time and learned a lot that you can give back into the community.
Most definitely, and I've got to thank the Department of Justice for allowing me to attend this. It was 100% paid by the Department of Justice. It cost the city nothing for me to attend it.
That's really good.
Very good.
All right. Well, thanks, Chad.
Thank you.
Making someone feel special for any occasion is easier with the help of Lily's Flowers and Gifts. Lily's delivers daily to all local schools, and the back-to-school season is perfect for sending our candy bouquets, floral arrangements, or custom goodie baskets to a special student or teacher. With homecoming right around the corner, buy your boutonnieres and corsages from Lily's too.
Are you tired of your space being wasted by those minimum quantity orders? Make those unneeded prints disappear at McBaddis. At McBaddis, we can print you anywhere from 1 to 100,000 items. This will save you space and keep your money in the bank instead of in the warehouse. McBaddis, we want to be your printer.
Yesterday, multiple injuries were reported after a school bus was turned over in northeast Kansas. A spokeswoman for Children's Mercy Hospital in Kansas City, Missouri, said the hospital was preparing to receive at least 8 children. TV images showed the bus on its side with paramedics placing children on stretchers. Bradley Manning, who was convicted of leaking military secrets to the website called WikiLeaks, was formally convicted yesterday to 35 years in prison. While 70s heartthrob David Cassidy, who's best known for his role on the Partridge Family, was arrested on DWI charges. If you've never heard of Duck Dynasty, you are one of the very few, as the show is on its way to toppling The Walking Dead as cable's #1 hit show. And this is some very good news for the cast, especially Jace Robertson, who was recently kicked out of a New York City hotel room because he was mistaken for a homeless man. So congratulations to Duck Dynasty. Well, that is it for this week's edition of the Thursday Night News. Hope you all have a great evening.